right, 2017 BET Awards. Senor, you are a busy man. You also, besides being on Shark Tank and all FUBU, you are working with some headphones. Am I correct? Because I think you were at a party in New York launching.
Oh,
see? Look, I'm stalking you. I know. So talk to me. All right, what is it? Everything you're working on right now?
All right, so everything I'm working on now. So I just finished shooting the 9th season of Shark Tank. A lot of great guest sharks like Sir Richard Branson and Sarah, who created Spanx.
And Alex Rodriguez, I hear?
A-Rod was up there. I didn't want to talk about him because he's so handsome. That's the problem.
But you're just as handsome. Stop playing, kid.
Oh, there you go. Now I love you.
Send all the products to me. Thank you. I need to do reviews. Thank you.
And then, yeah, you know what? FUBU is now in Urban Outfitters, and that's making a comeback. You got people like Chris Brown talking about it. But I'm here more importantly for entrepreneurship, because a lot of people have always asked me about entrepreneurship and what do they need to do in life. And I created something called Daymond On Demand, where there is a digital platform where now I put all the things I can answer about entrepreneurship, whether it's what's a trademark, what's a patent, when do you need to bring an attorney in, what's a DBA, social media, how do you find investments, how do you build $1 billion brand. I put it all on this platform called Daymond On Demand, and my name is spelled like Damon, but like Raymond with a D.
Okay.
Right? So DaymondOnDemand.com, and that's what it is, to give people the power of entrepreneurship. I put $20 million worth of my mistakes into this platform.
How many mistakes, besides you said the $20 million worth of mistakes,
yeah.
But like really, like how many mistakes have you done, tried, and brought back before you had FUBU?
Whoa, I wish I could tell you, I always say if you're not making a lot of mistakes, you're not making a lot of moves, right? But the key to entrepreneurship is that the mistakes have to be small. Any entrepreneur or broadcaster or anybody who's successful make affordable mistakes that they can survive from. But, listen, being like you, a successful broadcaster, people probably think you just woke up and said, I'm going to be on the radio. And, no doors got slammed in your face, and people are making it rain every time you walk down the block. Your family's not beefing about this. You don't need to deal with this. You don't feel sick. You don't feel like being happy that day and talking on the air, but it's not that easy. And that's exactly what I put in Daymond On Demand, to let people understand that they have to relate to how they run lives, their own life. Whoever's successful in whatever aspect of life, they can be a successful entrepreneur. I think a mother is the ultimate entrepreneur. I think when a mother brings a child into the world, and you can read as many books as you want on raising this kid, ain't no book gonna help you. You gotta figure it out. And everybody thinks entrepreneurship is hard. It's not hard.
I have to disagree. I think it's the most scariest, hardest thing ever, because you are having to have people, and I think it's more of a gift of gab. Because I don't have I do radio. I don't think I have the gift of gab, because you have to have somebody take their last dollar and invest in your FUBU, or like the fidgeter. I won't buy this thing, but this thing is the best thing ever, I think. I've been playing with it.
You know what it is? No, you have to just create one piece of it. I start off with one hat. Mark Zuckerberg started off with one friend. You just need to do one at a time, the same way you did one interview. And that's what it is. People, it can be daunting, of course. Yes. But in all reality, if it's too much crap out in the market. You know when people say quit your day job, go, burn everything and go straight. Don't quit your day job. Make sure you do your thing on the side hustle. I worked at Red Lobster for 5 years while I was starting FUBU. Now, let's say I was making, what was I making at Red Lobster? $40,000 a year as a waiter at Red Lobster, right? Mm-hmm. But after 5 years, that was $200,000 of money that a profit I didn't have to make from FUBU. Because if I had to make $200,000 profit from FUBU, I would have had to sell $2 million worth of FUBU to make that same profit. But I kept my day job, and guess what? I just didn't sleep. I just came home every night and worked. And that's what you got to do as an entrepreneur.
Now, what do you say to those people that, they have their children, they have their side hustle, and they're trying to do the entrepreneur, like side hustle as their job, and then they want to go off and create a hat, a shirt, or whatever it is, but they don't sleep, and they ultimately get sick. Like, do you recommend? Like, they could probably get sick because they're like exhausted. Do you tell them just, suck it up and keep it moving?
You got to keep making small steps. I can't say that everybody's going to be successful as an entrepreneur. I just can't say that. But you know what? It was my 10 failures that led me to my success as FUBU. You see, because what entrepreneurs do is they fail fast and they fail quick. So what they do is this. They start a company today, and in 1 year they find out they didn't have the right funding. They start another one. So they have the right funding, but they didn't have the right partnerships. They start another one. Funding and partnership. By the year 10, they go, wait a minute, I got everything in place and I'm ready to rock. The number one reason why small businesses fail is overfunding. Those are the people with an idea and they mortgage a house for $100,000. They build a $50,000 website when they need a $1,000 Facebook page.
Preach.
They go and buy 10 million spinners instead of 2.
Yes.
You know, so it's all in just a frame of mind on how to think.
Now, what do you say to the people that say that they need endorsers? Like, now you have all these brand ambassadors or celebrities to make their brand pop. Do you recommend that or no? Like, they'll call.
When I started, I got LL Cool J to endorse my brand. But guess what? It took me 8 years prior to that, putting it on the cool dude in the church who wore it, the cool dude in the corner. So by the time I approached LL, he said, I like that cool dude, I like that cool dude. All right, let's say you get Kim Kardashian, and let's say you're selling lipstick, right? Mm-hmm. She has 100 million followers. 20 million of them are girls that love her. 20 million are girls that hate her. And 60 million are guys with trench coats on with lollipops. They're probably not buying any lipstick, right? You need to, instead, get 100 people with 1 million, or get 10 million people with 100,000. That's how you need to do it.
Okay, so now let me slide my way into your side. I have 8,000 for a person who wants to more, because I don't want to start my own business, but I like to work with the brands. How does someone go about that? Going to the brands like if it's a shirt, a hat, or one of the ones that work with Shark Tank. Because there's a lot of people that just want to be a brand ambassador or on the marketing side.
You got to have your analytics, so you got to show how many times you converted, whatever a customer was to, and it doesn't have to be a sale, to a like or to a view, right? So what you would do is you would say, all right, well, let me here, because there's a lot of people called critics, of course, that make a lot of money doing this, right? You would say, let me get my customers to watch every Monday at 12 o'clock, I'm going to rate these 3 brands, whatever the case is, and it takes a while. It takes 6 months, a year, 2 years, but before you know it, you can take that information over to brands and say, hey, look at my conversion rate. Look how many people watch it. Look how many people like it, dislike it, converse. It's really about the analytics. It's always going to be about the back office stuff.
Okay. So what's the website again so we can get you some more people?
DaymondOnDemand.com.
DaymondOnDemand.com. Make sure you guys check them out on Shark Tank.
That's right, on Shark Tank and every place else.
Are you going to be doing any more television besides Shark Tank? Are you going to start your own network? Let's just go straight to the jugular.
You know what? I love this Shark Tank because it's so empowering and everybody, and it shows the American dream. I really love that one. No reality shows for me besides Shark Tank.
No, I don't want your reality shows. I just want you to do maybe another.
You can always find me on some kind of news station doing something.
How is everybody running after? Do people run after you with their projects?
They do.
But
this is why I'm glad I'm at BET, because a lot of people think they can start their own companies, but everybody thinks they can rap or sing, so they don't bother me when I'm out here because they bother people like you and T.I. over there. And they start rapping and singing, I just walk right by them.
No, but then you got T.I. coming in because he's a businessman, so he'll probably be like, yo, I got this thing I want to work on.
I've worked with plenty of people. I've actually worked with him in the past too, so it's all good.
Okay, it's been a pleasure. Let's take a picture.
Thank you.